Hello YouTubers, CJ here, how you doing? And welcome to another video. As always, I'd like to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers. I've had a lot recently and I just want to say a big thank you to you all, and I hope that you continue to enjoy the channel. And I'd like to also give a big thank you, as I always do, to all my subscribers that have also been with me from the very beginning. Thank you so much, because all of your support means everything to me. Thank you so much. And as I've said in my recent previous videos, my YouTube videos will be far and few between. It's just due to time and the way things are, because I am chock-a-block busy. So I will get to do the videos as soon as I can get time to do them, and I'll upload them for you to enjoy. Alright, so this video, I didn't know if I was going to be doing it this weekend or next week. Kids are on half term on summer holidays, so it's fast paced. Anyway, my review of this baby. This is Elvis Aloha from Hawaii via satellite Deluxe 50th anniversary edition. Now, I was very I didn't know what to expect with this set, because over the years so much have come out on Aloha. Now, the main reason why I bought this set was, and I feel ashamed saying this really, because the Aloha concert is quite sentimental to my life as an Elvis fan, because when I was 4 years old, that's what got me into Elvis. The first time I heard him was the first time I saw him, and he just started singing "I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry." Anyway, for more information about how I became an Elvis fan, check out my previous videos. I bought this for the rehearsal concert because, as always, they promised it to be remastered and better sound, the same old stuff. And they didn't disappoint. This time, after all these years, the rehearsal concert on CD is pure heaven to listen to. Now, I had no qualms whatsoever with the satellite show. I knew that that would be remastered. I knew it would be sounding fantastic. It's on par with the 25th anniversary edition, so for me that's perfect. But this in itself, the 3 CD set is just fantastic. This is an amazing set to own. However, it does have its qualms. Now I'm going to come to them first. So here's the back, because this comes with a Blu-ray as well. I'm going to read the sticker out on the front. It says, Elvis Aloha from Hawaii via satellite, 50th anniversary, 3 CD and 1 Blu-ray edition. All audio newly mixed by Grammy Award-winning producer Matt Ross Bang. CD 1, original full-length TV broadcast concert. CD 2, rehearsal show. CD 3, complete after-show bonus songs and rehearsals. Blu-ray, Elvis Aloha from Hawaii concert and rehearsal and bonus songs. It is right there. Before I continue with this, I'm going to have to sort of get a different kind of camera how I'm doing these videos. Okay, any glares, reflections or anything, I do apologize for in advance. Now I've got quite a few things here to show you. I'm starting with this because that's what this review is mainly about, but I'm going to intertwine everything. This will probably be my last video that I do on this concert, so let's get everything as much as I can. Now, I have forgotten to get out a particular item. When I explain it to you, I'll show you just the disc. I've forgotten to get the cover out, and again, I'll explain as we go along. Now, this video is kind of unplanned for today, so try to bear with me as much as you possibly can. Okay, so I'm going to open it up and take away that. I did show you the back of it, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Now, it has a lovely book. Covered by a lovely book, I gotta be honest. There's not really any information in here that's not been put out before. However, for those who may not have, it does say about the mix, however, which is great. The mix of how they did the rehearsal concert, and it explains about the DVD and the Blu-ray transfer and everything. So, which it does state on about the Blu-ray transfer of the concert video. I love how it's stated. It tells you what was in it, and this title here: a Blu-ray transfer of the concert videotape. Love it. Previously available only on DVD through BMG and RCA in partnership with Elvis Presley Enterprises. We're going to come to that in a minute, because I think it's kind of one of the qualms I need to speak to you about. So they've got a lovely book. Sorry, I'm not showing any close-ups. I know there are other videos on YouTube of the unboxing of this. So you've got that. Lovely book. Lovely book. Now, I buy practically everything that comes out when it comes to the Aloha concert. Same with That's the Way It Is and Elvis on Tour and everything else. But Aloha, I don't know why. I think it's because it is a very sentimental concert to myself in my life, that it, it's just one of those things. Okay, so then the pack, the digipack with which houses the CDs, CD 1 and 2 there, and then you got the Blu-ray. Okay, first qualm. CD 1, Aloha from Hawaii, concert, January 14th. I think some of you may be able to guess where this is going. Aloha from Hawaii rehearsal concert, January 12th. CD 3 bonus songs, and the Blu-ray. For those of you who have already figured it out, you're correct. Why is the rehearsal concert the second disc? Now, they've done this quite a lot, and I kind of get why they do it, but at the same time, it's never made sense to me. They should have the rehearsal concert first and the satellite show after, and then the bonus songs. The bonus songs was recorded the same night as the satellite show. It was just done after the concert. When the concert finished and everybody had left and what have you, the band and Elvis returned to the stage to record bonus songs to tie in with the satellite broadcast, the TV broadcast and everything. Now, you may as well have put CD 3 as number 2 and CD 2 as number 3. So that does not make sense without being in the middle. CD 1 should have been the rehearsal concert, January 12th. CD 2 should have been the satellite concert, January 14th, and then tie in with CD 3 afterwards. So, for such a fantastic release, they've got these little qualms that really bugs the hell out of me. I don't like things like that. I'm a little bit of a fussy person when it comes to stuff like that, because it bugs, like I said, it bugs me. Okay, however, other than that, I will say the quality is outstanding. I absolutely adore. Now, I know some people who likes the rehearsal concert more than the satellite show. Then I like it, I know some people who likes it the other way around. I know some people who don't like the satellite show. And the rehearsal show. Me personally, to me, they both equal. I love both concerts exactly the same. So here's a qualm. The Blu-ray. CD 3, the bonus songs, brilliant to have, whole house together. You've got the master takes that was used, and then you've got the outtakes and everything, so that's pretty cool. The Blu-ray. Now, it states in the book that it's a direct transfer from the previous DVD the DVD that was previously released on BMG. That's this box set here. And basically what they did was they just took DVD 1 and transferred, shall I say, the two concerts, and they took the bonus songs and they put that all here. Now it's good because obviously it does not have any copyright logos when it comes up. When you put the Blu-ray in, you come straight to the menu. And the menu is pretty cool, actually, pretty cool. Now, not long after they released this, this is the cover that I've forgotten to get out, so I've got to show you that it's got its own. These were my original Elvis DVD discs, because I bought every DVD as they were being released, and the Aloha Deluxe is no exception. This is actually my second copy of it, which I've kept housed in here. My original copy of it is in here. Now after, I've only got one copy of the special edition. Not long after the Deluxe, they brought this one out. Now my cover for this, I would have got the cover out. It was basically to save disk space, and I've got this copied as well as a backup, but my copy's in another pouch. I don't have this version on the shelf because I've got my own custom version on the shelf. So anyway, those of you who've seen my previous videos will know about how I do things when it comes to that. Those of you who are new to the channel and maybe watching this for the first time, check out my other videos and you'll see what I mean. So they brought this one out, the special edition. Now, I love this because here's what I'm going to try and explain this and try to make sense of it. This is where you'll have to really bear with me. During the concert, the satellite show, he goes and introduces the band. Now, in all the versions available all over the years, from your DVD that came out in America way back to the VHS video, this is just one of the editions that I have of the video. There is another version I got as well. When he introduces the band, they switch from the satellite show to the rehearsal show when he's introduced in the Sweet Inspirations, and you can clearly tell that by the style of his hair, and he's not got any of the Hawaii lace around his neck or anything. And then after that, they switch back to the satellite show. It's only for that brief couple of seconds when he does that. Now, obviously, the rehearsal concert was recorded as a backup in case anything went wrong during the broadcast afterwards. And okay, I get that they had to do that because maybe something went wrong. And for years and years and years, I never had any issues believing that whatsoever. But when they brought out the one I just showed you from the pouch, the special edition, the footage was there. When he starts introducing the band, there's no switch. It stays the satellite show. They don't switch it to the rehearsal. The footage is there. And there's a few other little things like that as well during the concert. And I just felt that, okay, maybe they lost like the footage, or that little snippet of footage was maybe too badly damaged and they've had trouble remastering it, whatever the case is. But the fact this, came out eventually, brilliant. When it came to the Blu-ray of this, now I edit footage myself, and I know how something simple can be done. Obviously I understand for those who have never done any editing footage might not know how to do it, but when you come to professionals in the industry that does it, you would think that they're able to just go, boom. They might not even think about it, with it just being a small little section. They may not think, well, there's no point. Maybe that's the case. And again, maybe it's just me being way too fussy. But, if it is a little gripe. I'm quite disappointed, not just because of that. There's another reason as well I'll come to. I thought that they would have used the rehearsal concert on the Blu-ray is a direct rip from this, which is fine, you know. But the satellite show, I thought they would have taken a special edition. The special edition I just showed you, just the disc. It starts up, and you've got Elvis Aloha from Hawaii special edition that comes on as it starts on. But it starts up from the drum roll after the 2001. But they could have edited it, take out the title, and they could have put it from the 2001 straight up and go straight into the concert, because the editing on the CC Rider and Burning Love and the other songs that's got the split screen is the same editing on both this version on the satellite show and the special edition. So they could have done it. I think then that would have been a complete concert. The other thing as well is they got the post songs on here as well that was recorded again on January 14th after the actual concert, when everybody left the auditorium, the International Centre, should we say. Yeah. When everybody left, when all the fans left, the band came back on stage, Elvis came back on stage to record these songs. Now what they did was, they when they first put it out on television, they had the final take of those songs, and they had scenes from Hawaii in the performance in the video. I guess you could say it was, yeah, I guess you could say they were like little promo videos featuring places in Hawaii in different parts, and you had Elvis, you know, in the corner here, and they did like an effect where you could, like a dissolve effect where you could see him through the waterfall doing some of the songs and what have you, or you would be in the corner just on its own screen, and then you'd have different parts of Hawaii and people and so forth. I thought they would have used those videos and put those on here as well. Then for the 40th anniversary, they re-edited those videos, and they did it with all new up-to-date footage and so forth. So again, I thought maybe they would have been on it. For the Blu-ray, and for it being the 50th anniversary, I thought they would have went a little bit further with the Blu-ray to give everything in one package. So I gotta be honest with you, I probably won't watch this at all. Now, I've watched it once all the way through. Okay, it works. Picture quality wise, improvements, well, you can only do so much, can't you? Yeah, they have done some little tweaks here and there, but like I said, it's just a transfer, and with the transfer you can only do so much. So it is what it is, basically. Good quality, but there we go. That's all I've got to say about that. Sound obviously is fantastic. But yeah, I'm just very, very disappointed in the Blu-ray. I thought they could have given a lot more for that, considering that it's the 50th anniversary. So for me, this box set is all about the CDs, because they sound incredible. The satellite show, it's on par with the 25th anniversary edition, which is this CD here. I think this CD is this has been the most phenomenal version of Aloha from Hawaii. When they brought this out, my God, the remastering was brilliant. And at the end of this, they put out Blue Hawaii, Kukuipo, No More, Hawaiian Wedding Song, and Early Morning Rain. I'll come to that CD in a second. So yeah, this box set is fantastic for the CDs. Like I said, the Blu-ray, yeah, it's nice to have on Blu-ray. I just thought they could have done a little bit better. They didn't even show, something else they missed out as well. They don't even show Elvis arriving in a helicopter. They don't show all of that footage where they're waiting for Elvis to come in on the helicopter. They don't have the Morse codes or satellite beams, which I know some people think it's corny, but at the end of the day, it symbolizes what it is. It's Aloha from Hawaii via satellite. And I think that was pretty cool to have on there. But none of that's there. And I've seen more, there's more things on the DVD than there is on the Blu-ray. So I was quite shocked at that, because the Blu-ray you can fit a lot more on. And I've got original Blu-rays by other artists and by, other movies. And there is so much packed on them, it's unbelievable. So the Blu-ray for me is a bit of a letdown, to be honest. Like I said, I won't watch it again. The CDs, however, like I said, is brilliant. I can't fault it. And to have the rehearsal in all its glory is absolutely phenomenal. Now, I'm going to talk to you now a little bit about the rehearsal concept and this set here, the new set. When over the years, like I said, they've never put out the rehearsal concept in all its glory. Now, a couple of years ago, I did my own version of the rehearsal concert on CD by ripping the audio from their DVD. Now, when I did my review on this concert not so long back, I had somebody contact me. I'm not going to mention names. I was going to put everything on the screen, but it was somebody who kind of has involvement with Sony. Just basically asking, they were quite interested on how I did the rip and so forth, and put my own version together. Thought nothing of it. Didn't really. People do freaking say this, that, and the other, whether it's true, whether it's not. It didn't bother me. I get emails asking all sorts of questions about Elvis. And then all of a sudden, when I played the version from the second disc, which is the rehearsal show, I compared it with mine, and they're pretty much on par. So that's a coincidence. I get emailed by somebody involved with Sony when this box set was being put together. They were specifically asking about the rehearsal concepts, because they'd heard about my video and they'd seen my review. And then all of a sudden we get this, and the sound quality's brilliant. And I've compared it to mine, the version I did, and they're pretty much the same. Coincidence? Could be. But anyway, it's pretty cool all the same, so doesn't bother me. I think this is absolutely brilliant. Anyone who has not got this needs to get it. I know that I've put out a lot of letdowns on the Blu-ray, but with me, I'm just honest and blunt, and that's it. The CDs are fantastic. Now, Legacy brought out an edition of Aloha from Hawaii a good few years ago now, a good many few years ago, and they were something like this. They came out like this in just a normal flat packed CD with a booklet, and the rehearsal concert, it just wasn't mastered. It wasn't good at all. It was just like somebody just put it on disc again, or a reissue of the CD. The problem with the rehearsal is that during the mix, it was like if Elvis wasn't close to the mic at all. There were times when he were, when you could hear him, but then there were times that he seemed so far away from the microphone, and you just can't enjoy a concert like that, or anything like that. If you buy a CD to listen to an artist perform, you need to at least hear what the artist is singing. So I've never been a big fan of the rehearsal concert on CD or vinyl. Now, there's been a few bootlegs that's come out over the years. Some of them have sounded, okay, and everything. I think there was one that was even taken from a videotape, which sounded pretty okay as well. But again, there were blips here, there, and everywhere, and it just not right. So, what I did with mine, I basically ripped the audio from the DVD, because the complete concert was put out in this box set a couple of years ago on disc 1, you've got the rehearsal concert, and you've got the satellite show. So I just ripped the audio from here and put it onto CD, which I do have that. Anyway, right, so basically the one that I got on the shelf now within my collection is this here. And it does not have any bonus songs on this either. There's my disc. The original disc that was supposed to be in here is not in here anymore. So, here we go. And that's how it came out on vinyl. Some of them had the title on the top, some of them didn't. They had the stick on the side, some both. Now, I don't have this on vinyl because of the sound quality, really. However, it was one that I had that got destroyed. Well, my entire vinyl collection got destroyed. My Elvis collection, my Shaky collection, Meatloaf, Motley Crue, everything got destroyed in 2009. And I've just recently, if you've seen my previous videos, you would see that I've managed to complete my Elvis collection from 1956 to 1977, all UK first pressings, with a few exceptions in the collection as well, like the US version of the Christmas album and the 1977 Moody Blue album, which is blue vinyl. But this came out after he sadly passed. I am going to get it just to have it for my collection. There's only 2 vinyls I need to get hold of now, really, because after he passed, you had the compilations and everything. There was a few that I'd like to get. So the only 2 vinyls I need to get hold of is this one on vinyl and the Sound of You Cry album on vinyl. And when it comes to Elvis, then that is me 110% completely done with vinyl. So, yeah. So that's that. I may as well just put it back on the shelf. And then obviously then for other CD releases, now I'm not going to go into great detail about some of these because obviously I have done videos on Aloha already. So if you want to know a little bit more about these releases and about the editions, please check out those videos. This video is simply literally about this box set here. But I thought as I'm doing it, my videos are never straightforward, like 10-20 minutes. Oh no. Details key and everything. So, and this version of Aloha, 25th anniversary, for me is still my go-to version. I haven't compared them yet, mind, with the satellite show from this and this. But when I listened to the satellite show on this, I thought it's pretty much on par with this version. So, who knows? Could something take over this version? We'll wait and see. But again, for my shelf collection, still pretty cool. A great release. Anybody who hasn't got this either, just go and get it. It's absolutely fantastic. I need to replace this one. I still want to try and get one with the hype sticker. So that's that one. Now before we went backwards and forwards here, something I don't think I've shown it before. I actually, right. So that's that one. Now something like this, similar, came out not so long ago for the 50th anniversary of Aloha from Hawaii, but it wasn't by Sony Legacy. It was by FTD, which is the Follow That Dream label. And it was just 3 CDs, it was just 3 discs. And that's the FTD of Aloha from Hawaii. Now, again, the rehearsal concert, it's basically, it's just a reissue of the Sony Legacy that came out years ago, the small thing. Yeah, it's there. Great booklet though. I do like the booklets that came out, but again, the sound quality, there is a little improvement, but it's just mainly a straight sort of like rip of the CDs that came out before. So again, I was disappointed with this, but gotta be honest, you know. Like I said, the packaging was pretty good. It was good as well. The sticker was on it. The packaging was pretty cool. And again, they did the same bloody thing. The satellite show was disc 1, and the rehearsal concert disc 2. Really don't get it. Really don't get it. But there we go. There it is. I guess you could say after this one I kind of lost all hope that, you know, the rehearsal concert wouldn't be put out in stunning quality on CD. So this year is 100% perfect. Will I keep this one or not? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to compare the booklets, because even something like that, like if they're different, they'll make me keep it. I got rid of the smaller version of the Legacy because I just knew it'd be on the shelf sitting there doing nothing. I didn't even keep the booklet for it because everything in it I already knew. The information has been out for years. It's just a matter of doing your homework. So that's that. And then obviously in the RCA albums box set. Ugh. In other words, aka the holy grail of Elvis box sets when it comes to his albums. You won't get no better. The sound on here is just unbelievable. They brought that set out, and obviously this was in it. Now this is literally just like the vinyl record. Which is pretty cool. They've even did this, like they've even CD it's just one disc. And you can take out that. You take it out and put it back in. And that's number 49 out of the box set. And obviously with this box set as well, you get the stickers. If they were first released with a sticker on them, they give you these in individual stickers, and it's up to you whether you want to take them off and put them on the album covers and everything. I've left mine like this in perfect condition. I haven't used them, and I ain't going to either. Now I got two, before I show you the others on DVD, I got two vinyls to show you. Obviously the first being, basically because this is my last video on the Aloha, I thought I'll just do this. So this is the original soundtrack album on vinyl. And where is it? And yes, I do have, it's a little battered, but it's still trying to see if I can get a better quality one. See, it's all crinkled. So I will see if I can get hold of a better quality one at some point. But it's pretty cool. UK release. The only thing that wasn't on this album, however, when it got released, was the post songs, which was recorded the same night as the satellite show, just after the concert, like Early Morning Rain and Kukuipo and what have you, which they did the same thing with this when they put this box set out. They didn't put them on here. Which I don't think they did. I can't remember. It's been a while since I listened to that version. Obviously, you got them with. You did get them at the end of this one. They put them all as the last one. Blue Hawaii, Kukuipo, No More, Hawaii Wedding Song, and Early Morning Rain. Now, No More wasn't actually released on video-wise until 1998, was it? 1999, the video visual performance wasn't put out on, but obviously on CDs and vinyl, whenever it was put on beforehand. However, the first time that those songs got released for fans to be able to hear wasn't until this album came out, which is called The King. It's a compilation album by Uncamden. I love this cover. I think it's absolutely brilliant. It was on side 1. You had those 5 songs: Blue Hawaii, Early Morning Rain, Hawaiian Wedding Song, Kukuipo, and No More. So it was the first time that fans got to get those on release, which was after Elvis's passing. Or those versions then, shall I say, because obviously they've all been released before, previously recorded by Elvis, prior to 73. But the Aloha versions, that was the first time fans got to get those tracks. What shall I show you? No, I'll tie that in with that one. Okay, so the very first time that Aloha from Hawaii got released on VHS, it got released in a cover, which was this one right here, Aloha from Hawaii. And no, this isn't the videotape I had when I was a kid. This is replacement. Same cover, same edition, with a Virgin video cover. Not even touched or altered. Perfect condition. The other cover that it came out on, it was this one here. Obviously, this is a DVD. I'll explain about that when I come around to it. The first time that the rehearsal concert got released on VHS, in the UK, you had endless bootlegs of it. It never officially got released in the UK. You had Elvis in Hawaii, you had Live in Hawaii, you had Elvis Hawaii 73, Elvis in Concert, which was pretty weird considering Elvis in Concert was originally 1977. But it got released under that as well. Elvis Live, it came out as. All different various covers, all different silly bloody artwork on them or what have you. And they were just bootlegs of it. The first time it ever got released here in the UK officially was actually when it came out on this box set here. Before this, it did not come out in the UK. However, in America, it got first put out on VHS in 1996, and it's this videotape here. Now, my videotape player plays everything from around the world, so, well, it's more than a play, it's also a transfer as well. I transfer everything from VHS to DVD, I remaster everything and what have you. So that's what I did with this, I've transferred this. This was only ever broadcast twice in the UK. In 1997, and this version here is the only version with the original camera angles. The bootleg that came out as well had the camera angles, but the picture quality on the bootleg that came out over here in the UK. In fact, I do have one of the bootleg editions. I should have got it out, but like I said, it came out in the UK as bootleg only with many different covers and everything, and they were all not up to scratch. The picture quality was all over the place. A lot of hits on it. The sound wasn't really right. I think, that there were at one point I had about 20, maybe 30 odd versions of the bootleg of this rehearsal concert because I wanted to try and find the best. The best version I ever got of this was when I recorded it from television in 1997 when it was presented for Elvis's anniversary, A Date with Elvis. And during this program, they showed a few things. They showed the Stars in the Rise Elvis special, the Elvis Aloha concert, Love Me Tender, and Elvis the movie. So I recorded this on VHS then directly from ITV and or HTV as it was on back then. So and then it was broadcast then not so long after on S4C, which is a Welsh channel. But other than that, it's never been shown in the UK ever since 1997. And this has never ever been released, not even on VHS, officially here in the UK. Like I said, apart from the bootlegs. There was one time when I bought this from the Elvis Shop London and I paid £10 for it. It was not an original, it was a private copy that was from a transmission copy from the TV company. The cover was just basically a scan of this and it was just put into a normal case. That video is, well, that went 2009 when it was destroyed with so much more of my Elvis collection. Anyway, I got this from America and I bought it sealed. I think can't remember how much it cost me, but I was very excited to finally get it back and transfer it. And I transferred it the first time I even tested it. I thought let's put it onto watch, but I'll transfer it at the same time digitally. So this was on Lightyear Entertainment. It's also the full complete concert as well because they did reissue it. Like I said, this is the original version with the original camera angles. It's still not released, even on the UK DVD edition. They've re-edited it. So there's a lot of camera angles that's different on the UK release. This is the only version with your original camera angles. Everything's in it. So yeah. So that's the... If your player plays NTSC and what have you, then if you've still got a video player, that is, because I know a lot of people don't have them anymore. In fact, I know a lot of people who are even doing away with DVDs. But if you've still got a video player and you like myself, you're a collector, this is perfect if you want it to be complete. So that's that. It got reissued then in America, which I'll come to in a second, because before I show you the reissue of the rehearsal, here's a reissue in the US of Aloha from Hawaii, the satellite show. It came out on VHS and DVD practically the same time. DVDs were out in America more than what they were over here in the UK. This came out in 2000. I mean, DVDs in the UK started coming out, late 1996, 1997. It took quite some time for them to come out more over here in the UK. But this is the DVD issue of it, and this was the first time on DVD because the VHS of this came out the end of 1999. I think it was December 1999, and then early 2000s. Early 2000 it came out over here. It came out on DVD in America. So it says. Now I was very excited to get this because they broadcast it a few times in the UK. The satellite show, it was actually, it's been on TV. It's been on TV a few times. The satellite show have, But I was so glad at that point to, even though I got my videotape and the other version of it on videotape, I was so glad to get it on DVD. It wasn't until, however, it came, I discovered this. I gained something and lost something. Because at the bottom you got all the track listings, and then you got songs Elvis taped on stage after the live concert as inserts for later telecasts of the show, which were Blue Hawaii, Hawaiian Wedding Song, Cook Wee Pour, and Early Morning Rain. And then down the bottom it says, bonus additional post-show song taping not used in the telecast and not released on video until 1999. And that's the No More video. So I gained with that, but I lost on this because I spotted this section right here. It says, collector's note. Elvis's performance of I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry, I Can't Stop Loving You, and Johnny Be Good in the concert have been deleted from this edition of the video package. Music publishing clearance from the song's owners was up for renewal, and an agreement for their continued use could not be reached. However, a complete soundtrack with newly remastered sound is available on CDs and tapes from RCA Records. So yeah, and like you, when they brought out the concert collection, they brought out this, One Night With You, the 6-day comeback, and at the same time of this was having a reissue in America only, so did this, because Aloha from Hawaii itself wasn't available on DVD. None of these concerts were available on DVD here in the UK. Like I said, the first time that a DVD release of both concerts here in the UK was on this one here. So I got this one as well. Now the only performance that they actually deleted from this edition was I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry, which still bugged me, but it was just nice to have. However, the camera angles, even though the split screens were all the same, the actual camera angles during the concert is still different from this, as it was re-edited again for this version, this edition. So this is what I mean. This version here is still, to this day, the only version with all the original camera angles from the original master tape. So yeah, but again, you know, it's still cool to have. Now, believe it or not, even though these contain deleted, you know, even though they have things deleted from them, they've turned into a bit of a collector's item. Collector's items, which is pretty cool. And all the discs are very basic, you know, there's nothing fancy about them or anything like that. But again, who needs fancy? Sometimes basic and simple are the best, you know. So, yeah, I think they're still pretty snazzy. What a word to use there. Snazzy. Right, so that's the alternate Aloha. First ever edition released on DVD in the US. It's a shame they didn't bring this one out in the US on DVD. There is still a part of me in the hope that this will become available on DVD. The full version, the original camera angles, because this is, yeah. So that's that. Okay, so then the UK. The first time for both concerts to be released on DVD officially here in the UK was this one. When this got I remember seeing this advertised on television, and it was this one and the 6-day comeback at the same time. Oh my god, what? I mean, excited isn't the word. I was jumping for joy, literally, as it was on TV. I was physically jumping on the sofa, just going, yes. Okay, I know it's a bit extreme, and I know that I may have been a bit of a big kid, but what can I say? What was exciting, more so, was actually they stated about the rehearsal. So that was pretty cool. Because obviously the satellite show I've had on VHS. Let's turn these the right way. Take those out. No, and that. Show the booklet now. So they're the discs. DVD 1, you've got Elvis arriving in Hawaii. Actually, I'll read out the things now. Then you got the silver, the gold disc here. Still got the hype sticker on it. And over this part here, this section, it houses the information booklet. So you've got that. Yeah, I know. Don't even need it, but it's there. This is the booklet. Again, I'll just flick through this because I have shown this in my other videos that I've done of the Alohas. In other words, my videos on the Aloha concert. And that come with it as well. Obviously advertising the 6-day comeback. So you've got disc 1. You've got Elvis arrives and greets fans on January 9th. Chapter 2, disc 1, rehearsal concert January 12th, 73. And then you've got disc 1, chapter 3, Aloha from Hawaii, the satellite show, January 14th. Then you got disc 2 and you got the post insert songs from January 14th. And then the chapter 2 on the second disc, you got Aloha from Hawaii NBC TV special, April 4th, 1973 broadcast version. That's the actual edited version that came out on VHS practically worldwide. Well, a lot of countries had this cover. Other countries had different covers, but here in the UK it was under Virgin Video. First published on video, by the way, in 1985. And there's also TV adverts about those as well. This actually came out as a concert collection with Aloha, with One Night With You and the 6-day comeback special. And yes, I have those as well on VHS. I have the whole collection. So that's that. Now I'm going to talk about this. This is, as you can probably tell, this is just a straight transfer. This is my digital transfer of the, of the concert. So I'm going to show you front. I'm going to do comparison. That's that. Back. Spine. So there's my, there's the sticker on the tape. And here's my disc. It's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, done the disc design similar to the, identical to the sticker on the tape. So that's that all digitally transferred onto DVD. And then the second VHS cover over here in the UK that came out with the satellite show is this one. Again, like that, it came out reissued by BMG Video. Again with the 6-day comeback and Aloha and 6-day comeback and One Night With You. And again, this is I decided to replicate this video because I have a particular memory of going down to get the videotape, and the stories about that are contained in my previous videos. I've even before replicated this VHS cover onto DVD in DVD format like this. I've gone through different phases where I've done different things like that and swapped them over, but in the end I just thought, let's just stick with the one. So there we go. I've stuck with this one. And this was pretty easy to do because this is how I remembered it as a kid growing up with this edition, with like after You Gave Me a Mountain, it goes into Early Morning Rain. And that's what I mean about those insert songs with the footage of Hawaii and so forth. and then after Early Morning Rain, it goes back into the concert, goes into Steamroller Blues. That's how I remember it growing up. So what I did for the DVD, I took the disc 2 of this, and I done the chapter 2, which is exactly the same as the VHS release, and I just done myself a backup of it that way. And then the inside of these releases showed the 6-day comeback on One Night With You. So what I did, as you can see, and at the bottom here, I got the CD catalog and everything. So again, I scanned and replicated in the DVD format, where it doesn't look stretched or anything like that, because that's what I do. I'm pretty good at doing stuff like that. So yeah, I did that as well. For the disc, I even replicated the VHS sticker label, and this is a direct print onto DVD. This is not a sticker or anything. This is literally directly printed on the disc itself. So that's how the video sticker looks. So I just did it like that in DVD format. Okay, some other releases I got to show you. In recent years, there's a company called Star, and what they do, they bring out DVDs and CDs and so forth. There are a lot of Star DVDs that are good, and there are a lot of Star DVDs that I just not too fussed on. However, with it being Aloha, yes, I got the Star DVD of Aloha, which I will say one thing, I'm not really a fan of the artwork, I'll be honest with you. I think I could have been done a lot better. They've done the re-edits and everything, what have you. I keep stuck in the protective sleeves, so I've got to be very careful when I take these out. So that's that. So, and yes, that's the disc. When you take the disc out, they've done it so it's matching, so you can place it in the right position. But again, I would have done different. Will I keep these? I don't know. I was sent these by a friend, so again, you know, I'm really, really grateful. And I keep them in tip-top condition, as I do with all my DVDs in my collection. You know, there's an old saying, see, if you look after your things will look after you. Yes, I am sorry. Like I said, I like to look after my stuff. I won't take the rehearsal one out because it's the same as this, basic and simple. So that's the satellite, and they did do the rehearsal as well. Again, the split screens and everything, because there's also a Japan version of Aloha from Hawaii, the Japan broadcast, and they use their own cameras. So there's different footage, like when Elvis goes to get his scarf before he sings the song Love Me. In all the editions that's released, it's like you've got a long shot, and then you've got like a dissolve effect with the editing. Whereas with the Japan version, you physically see him go up and ask for the scarf. So there's a lot of camera angles in the Japan version that is completely different to all the other versions. I hope that they release the Japan version. And again, I thought for the Blu-ray of the 50th anniversary, I thought maybe there would have been something different, because they do own the footage. They've got the footage, and they proved that by putting it into other certain documentaries as well. So they've got the footage. There's no doubt. There's no question. So I thought they would have given us something different to actually see. Instead, I mean, people say that you shouldn't do bootlegs, and even companies say, well, we can't have that. Well, sorry, give the fans something different to see. Give the fans something that they want to see. Do you know what I mean? It's common sense, really. But here we go. So yeah, what they did with these is they've taken some now with the rehearsal concept. They did the two different camera angles because the rehearsal concept that got released here and here are two completely different edited versions, camera angle wise. And when Star put this out, I thought, okay, with this one, you got to saw some different angles. They were as well from the Chinese, the Japan version, which is pretty cool. But I thought with this one, the rehearsal, we're going to see some camera angles from this one. But no, they didn't. They took the camera angles from here, and it was edited together. So basically, the edited scenes or what have you, a combination of these two. So yeah, disappointing in that sense. What else am I going to show you? Okay, I'm going to show you this. This is Rock Milestones Elvis's Aloha from Hawaii, the essential albums of all time. Documentary series. I got this one. This is just simply about the Aloha concert. It features people who were involved with the concert and everything else. Brilliant documentary, very in depth, and I physically love it. It is so cool to have a documentary on one specific concert. So pretty cool if you haven't got it. It's actually on a budget label, but you know what? Right? It's pretty. I love this. Not for sale in the USA. So if you're in the US, maybe you want to check out Amazon or eBay UK and get it imported over. Here we go. And then for the 40th anniversary, I'm going to show you two things here now. For the 40th anniversary, the Boxcar Enterprises brought out this book. This is an amazing book. And for years and years and years, I mean, I'd seen the documents many years ago. For anyone who wants to see what the show could have been, you need this book. It's quite hard to get hold of now. I'm very specific when it comes to books because simply basically because a lot of the books that you get now in your average shops and so forth are practically all the blimmin' same. They just say different things and different contents in different ways. Do I collect them? No. Will I have a browse through them? And if I see, yes, I will. If there is something specific or something that I do find different, yes, I'll get them. But the majority of them, no. Because, well, so far, all of the ones I've looked at are not bought because nah. There's got to be something different about them for me to say, ooh, I'll have that. I'm very particular on what books I buy because another reason is that there's a lot of books out there that's just filled with crap. So, there we go. So this is Aloha from Hawaii, the 40th anniversary book. This is pure heaven, this is, literally. Again, I'm not going to show you everything, but it contains photographs that were unpublished, details about the rehearsal, details about the press conferences, about the show itself. And what it also documents are song choices, documentations of when the concert was being prepared and what songs Elvis rehearsed and what songs were originally planned to go into the concert. Because we all know the song choices of the concert. But let me just find a page a minute just to show you. I know I've shown you this book in other videos, but let's see if I can get just at least right, okay. Here's just one of the pages, and this again it changes every time. So I'll show you this. Now these are songs that were planned originally for the Aloha concert for possible performance and rehearsed as well. Okay, I'm going to show you this and then I'll read some of them out for you. Alright. Now this is what I call research, is when you see stuff like this and you're like, oh. So, Elvis's special song list. This was done on January the 8th, 1973. So in My Way, It's Over, You Gave Me a Mountain, What Now My Love, Steamroller Blues. We know those songs made the final set list for the show. But then Elvis rehearsed the song Born Too Loose. Never heard that before. Never heard Elvis sing it, never heard Elvis, and I know he never recorded it. Then you got I'm Falling to Make a Cry, which we know made the concert. And then there was a song called Baby Don't Get Hooked on Me. Never heard that. Then you got one called Without You. Never heard that. Then you had My Boy. Now we know Elvis recorded that live many times and also studio. It's on the album Good Times. But that never made the concert. That would have been amazing to see Elvis perform that in the Aloha. Then you had Welcome to My World and a whole lot of shaking going on, and we know both of those made the cut. Now we do know as well that Elvis performed songs, many songs, live in concert only, that he never recorded in a studio. He never recorded even on a live album. In fact, over recent years, well, I say recent years, they've been around for donkey's years. Songs like You Can Have Her and When the Snow is on the Roses, we know that he only performed those once in concert and everything like that. So there are songs that he performed just once that are out there on bootlegs and so forth. And it just goes to show as well, you know, what was going through Elvis's mind when he was thinking about the song choices for shows. The 12th of Never, that was also considered. It's Impossible was considered, which he performed live in 1971, which is the version that got released officially on the Fool album in 1973. But originally it was recorded that actually came out for the first time then as a complete concert. There's me saying 1971, but I think it was 72. It was 72. The FTD put out a CD called American Trilogy, and It's Impossible. That's the concert with Impossible on. So then you had a set list here as well. You had CC Rider, I Got a Woman, Until It's Time for You to Go, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me, Love Me Tender, You Gave Me a Mountain, What Now My Love, Fever, Love Me, Little Sister, One Night, Blue Suede Shoes, All Shook Up, The Wonder of You, Teddy Bear, Don't Be Cruel, Hound Dog, Suspicious Minds, My Babe, Burning Love, American Trilogy, Big Hunk of Love, Can't Help Falling in Love, How Great Thou Art. Just see what I mean? If you go through these, through pages, the song choices change again. And these are songs that were all considered for the Aloha concert. Suzy Q, there's another one for this year. Suzy Q. Never did Elvis do that. Can you imagine? You know? So, yeah. For more information on the concert and the song choices and everything, this book is where you want to be at. How can you be at this book? I'll rephrase that. This is the book you need to have. Right. Just trying to work on what else. Oh yeah. In line with the 40th anniversary that came out by Boxcar with that book, they had a special screening, and the whole entire satellite concert was completely re-edited for a special screening in Hawaii. And this one's actually on the shelf. I'm going to show you what I mean by how I do things up there with my DVDs. Perfect example. they brought this out. This was a really special release. I remember when I first ordered this, quite a pretty penny as well, and but I had to have it. Elvis Aloha from Hawaii 40th Anniversary Edition, as seen on January 14th, 2013 at Neil S. Bladesdell Arena, Honolulu, Hawaii. Like I said, a special screening. And I mean, this was a special screening because I've had to watch this a few times to really grasp it, because talk about multiple screening, oh my god, the effects on the screen, it's crazy. One of the craziest things I've seen. Cool, but totally crazy. I mean, you even have Elvis in bubbles going along the screen and different effects going here, there, and everywhere, and you're like, you don't know where to look. Quite a few alternative camera angles, which is also great to see. But like I said, you don't know where to look. It's, you know, it's absolutely pretty awesome. When I first watched it, the very first time, I thought, what am I watching? What am I watching? They even redid the post-insert songs like Blue Hawaii, Cuckoo Weep, or An Early Morning Rain, or what have you. So anyway, we've got Elvis Aloha from Hawaii, re-edit of Elvis Aloha from Hawaii as seen at the Bladesdell Arena in Honolulu on January 14th, 2013. Bonus features: event footage from the 40th anniversary Aloha from Hawaii celebration in Honolulu in January 2013. A look inside the new Elvis Hawaii concerts, movies, and more exhibit at Graceland. Clips from Elvis's Aloha from Hawaii press conference. Replica booklet of program from January 14th, 2013. A screening event. And it tells you all about the edition. I'm going to go down. Do you know what? I'm going to try and read this for you, okay? Because I don't think I've actually read this description in the other one. But you know what? Since we're doing it about the 50, I'm taking you back to the 40th. And I'll just do this. Elvis Presley made television and entertainment history with his Elvis Aloha from Hawaii concert television special. The performance took place at the Honolulu International Center, now known as the Neil Bladesdell Arena, on January 14th, 1973. It was beamed live via Globecam satellite to various countries on a delayed basis to approximately 30 European countries, and first aired in the US on April 4th on NBC. The viewing audience was estimated at over 1 billion worldwide. In celebration of the 40th anniversary of Elvis Aloha from Hawaii, fans from around the world gathered in Honolulu in January 2013 for 5 days of celebrations. The highlight of the week was a screening of a special re-edited version of Elvis Aloha from Hawaii that was shown at the Bladesdell Arena on January 14th. Actually, 40 years to the day Elvis performed there. The re-edited version, which includes rarely seen footage and audio, received rave reviews from the critics and fans alike. This special 40th anniversary edition offers a new look at Elvis during one of his most outstanding concert performances of his career. So yeah, this is, like I said, you've got to see it to believe it. Let me take the book out a second. Very careful. So, now I've already copied this because, again, this is not available here in the UK. This has got to be, you know, located and found. I mean, I think you can get it in the Elvis Shop London. I don't know if they've got any in stock. Use this. The disc is actually a copy. Because it's my backup copy. And the original disc is in my pouch. That's the original disc. That's the original, which I keep in my pouch with the original DVDs. Then you've got the booklet. Great booklet. Again, I did show this before, so I'll only flick through. This tells you about everything. It tells you about information on the jumpsuits, about the events. Like I said, this is the program that was on sale, or at the screening in 2013. So this version here of Aloha is a very, very unique version. I'm not sure though if it was limited. I haven't seen it listed anywhere recently. Mind you, I haven't really looked either recently. So yeah, if you got a chance to get it, would I highly recommend it or not? I don't know. It just depends what you're into. I mean, like I said, when I first heard about the special screening, I didn't know what to expect. I knew it was re-edited, but again, I didn't know what to expect. When I put it in, I 110% didn't expect it to be like it is. It really does give a different taste on Aloha. I do like the way they've redone the music videos type thing for Blue Hawaii and Early Morning Rain and so forth. I think they did a brilliant job with that. I think they did a brilliant job with the whole concept of the re-editing, but I struggle sometimes with where to look. It's absolutely fantastic. In one sense. So if you want to watch the Aloha in a different way, yeah, watch this version. I think that's it for this video. What have I got coming up? Okay, yes, I've had a few more emails asking me about my chronological video. There's a part of me that wishes I didn't say anything at the time. But I want you guys and everybody to know that, I'm not just sat on my backside. I am constantly on the go. I never stop. I am completely chock-a-block. Anytime I can get to myself, I enjoy spending it with my family and everything. But other than that, I'm on the go 24/7. My chronological order is coming along at a slower pace than what it was before, but I know that when it's done, it is going to be one hell of a watch on a video. And for this one, I will probably break it down. How I'll do it, I don't know. I don't know whether I'll do albums and soundtracks. No, I can't do it like that because again, that wouldn't be chronological order, would I? But yeah, I'll figure it out and I'll make an announcement before, maybe a week or so before I start doing the videos. I do have another updated video on my Shakin' Stevens collection. This time I am going to be showing my vinyl collection because I've just completed getting, again, thanks to my brother Rossi, I've managed to collect all of Shakin' Stevens' original UK releases on vinyl. And I'm talking album wise here. I'm not going down the singles routine because I like my Elvis collection. I know that I'll never get back everything that I had, but I'd like to get at least just the UK stuff if I can. It was a challenge with the shaky ones, but it actually took me quicker to get the shaky ones than it did the Elvis ones, surprisingly. And that was pretty quick. But with Elvis, he's widely available when it comes to first pressings, but shaky's a little different. It's quite tougher. But I've done it for the 12-inch albums, including the 10-inch of Come On Memphis, which I'll explain. But I'm going to be showing my 12-inch albums along with my CD collection and DVD collection, which I didn't show on the video that's on you now. But I will be showing stuff like this as well. This is my replication of Shakin' Stevens and the Sunsets. The very first album, A Legend. As you can see, the front cover is replicated, which I've done it myself. There are bootlegs out there, but there are certain elements you can't read. This is the back cover. This has all been retyped by myself on computer. The logo here has been done from another, an actual image, and I sort of scalped it on there. And normally, with small writing like this, normally you can't read it, but especially when it's taken from the internet. But because I've retyped everything and I've done all the replication, you can read this clear as day. I'm not sure how well it'll pick up on the camera. It might come up a little bit blurry if I think. I'm going to try and see if I can get sort of another way of doing my filming. But yeah, I'm going to be showing my Shakin' Stevens CD collection, my DVD collection, my vinyl collection. So yeah, I really want to do that within the next few weeks. There is something I'm working on. I'm having a vinyl pressed up in America. But you see, again, I am 50-50 because it's the cost, and there are other things I could do, and I'm just unsure about it at the moment. I'm designing the cover and everything, but this is going to kind of be like a backup as well, because there's one album of Shaky that's not put out on vinyl, so it will literally be a backup of what I've got. It won't be for sale, it will not be a bootleg. It's a private backup, which is not illegal to have if you've got the original product, which I do. I've got the original Now Listen album. So for me to have it backed up, if you can back something up from cassette to CD or from videotape to DVD, then surely you can back something up from CD to vinyl. You know, it's no biggie, is it? Which I will not be putting any links up to where I'm getting it. I'm actually getting it done quite cheap, to be quite honest with you. Still a pretty penny, but it's very cheap. And it's a one-off kind of thing. It'll be a one of a kind. And I know how the bootleg community is, especially when it comes to Shaky, so I will not be putting any links up or stating where I've got it from or how I'm having it done or anything. I'm not doing anything like that. So I don't know whether to do that and obviously show it, because I know it's going to take a while to come back as well. So, but anyway, I'll work that out. But that is coming soon, and I'm very excited about doing that. And I've got some other videos planned as well. I've had all the emails in, and your requests have been put on my list. I have got a list that's like 1.5 miles long of requests, and all I can really say is I am very sorry about the delays in the videos. Like I said, I am chocker, so my videos are now going to be when I can, and you know, I just hope that you all enjoy. I'd like to think that whenever I do a video, it's always worth the wait. So someone asked me the other day, is my channel monetized? And no, the answer is that my channel is not monetized. I don't get any payment or revenue or anything for these videos. I enjoy doing them because to me it's a hobby, and do you know what, I never expected this channel to get as far as it's done, and the subscribers keeps coming, and I honestly really can't thank you. It may be only 1 or 2 here and there, but you know that you will make a big difference, and I truly can't appreciate you more than enough from my own heart. So thank you so much. Until the next video, keep yourself safe, keep yourself well, and I'll catch you soon.